What's up, everybody? Good morning. I hope everybody is having a blessed day. I just wanted to come on here and give like a quick collective read, just because it was February the 2nd, 2022, and there's a whole bunch of twos, and it's a Groundhog Day. It's a Groundhog Day. It is Groundhog Day. Um, but anyways, I hope everybody is blessed. Um, and just having a peaceful morning, peaceful evening, night, noon, whenever you guys, tap in. So, what's the message for the collective? What's the message for the collective for today, February the 22nd? February the 2nd, 2022. See, it is Groundhog Day. Literally. Let's see what we have. And we have two cards. That's funny. All right, so we have stand your ground. Mental conflict. Okay, don't let anybody, that's pretty much plain and simple. Don't let anybody change what you think or believe. And don't let anybody implant seeds into your mind when you know what it is that you believe. And what happens is if we are not strong in who we are and our beliefs, it's easy for other people to tell us who we are. It's easy for people to plant seeds in our mind when we are weak-minded. And I feel like everybody has a period when they are weak-minded. That's just a part of life and the experience. But it's a part of knowing who you are and standing in who you are, no matter what the outside world thinks, and no matter what comes your way, no matter what it is that you have to face. You have to maintain yourself, what you believe in, what you think, how you perceive things, because that is your reality. And your reality can change. Reality can change from day to day. Reality doesn't really stand still, and everybody has their own different reality. It just depends on how far their perception lets them perceive life, how they view things. Your beliefs really do set a tone to your reality. So whatever it is you wholeheartedly believe, that's the frequency that you're going to be on, and that's what you're going to see in the world around you. That's what's going to reflect the world around you. So standing in who you are, standing in what you believe in, and not wavering no matter what comes your way, or no matter what challenges you, what authority challenges you, and no matter what obstacle seems to stand in your way, you must maintain that, or else someone is going to implant their reality onto you. See, you have this card, disruption, and it's in reverse, meaning that you cannot let people disrupt who you are. And it's almost like having to break free from what people want you to believe, or what people want you to think. And it's something that affects your whole entire being, really. Your mental state and your mental space really affects your health. And that's why well-being is something that is super important, super key. To me, it's very, very important to really maintain your well-being. Get plenty of rest. Drink plenty of water. Try to eat as healthy as you can, because God knows that I don't. God knows that I don't. But I think the main key to me is getting the best amount of sleep. So if you have those periods where you have insomnia, there are natural remedies that you can take, in order to help you with that. And if you need to see someone about insomnia, you should do that as well. But setting a goal to have an adequate amount of sleep and to be hydrated and to eat foods that are, kind of filled with life. I mean, not like eating like fast food all the time, but incorporate some salads. I could be guilty of this, but incorporate some salads, fruits, vegetables, something that has vitality into it. Because all of that, your mental space and your body are connected, and one affects the other. And how you think, how you feel affects your body. And stress does bring about disease. Um so anyways, what is this? Emotional withdrawal in reverse. Like I said, this is like a period of rest. And really kind of reflecting on your life, reflecting on your emotions, reflecting on the place that you are right now, reevaluation, and seeing is that the best place that you can be? Are you in the most optimal position right now in your life? Like, do you feel good? Your body, do you feel, it's just like, do you feel good mentally, physically, and emotionally? Do you feel good? And if not, those are some things to take a look at. Like, do you feel that you're at your prime? Or yeah, just leave it at that. If you're at your prime, those are like some key things that should be kind of looked at, not just for today, but just in life, right? So maintaining your beliefs, maintaining who you are, standing strong in the face of adversity, no matter what comes your way or no matter who questions who you are, you maintain that, you speak your truth, and also making sure that you're in a healthy space, not just mentally, but physically. But mental is the first step, right? Mental comes before physical. Let's see. What else? What's the other, or is there any other messages for the collective for today? Awareness in reverse. Just being aware of who you are, aware of your energy, aware of your frequency, aware of how you're vibrating and how you're coming off to the world, and not necessarily coming off to other people, but just what are you emitting? What is the frequency that you're on? Are you on the frequency to receive the things that you want in life? And that has to do with standing your ground, because sometimes life gives us, how do I want to say? Life gives us, not, I don't want to always say test. Like, I don't know, that sounds so cliche, but life gives us, okay, I'm just going to go with it. Life gives us tests, as in, is this what you really want? And if you really want something, you maintain that journey, right? You maintain that mindset. You don't let anything cloud your mind. You don't let anything cloud your judgment. You maintain yourself and your beliefs no matter what. And when you do that, that's when you get the outcome. And sometimes we give up right before the outcome is achieved, right before we're able to really reach that period of success. So, and with it being Groundhog Day not only does it predict if we're going to have extra time of winter, but it also predicts it also is about reliving things, or having a period of, rehashing things, or relive, or almost like a deja vu, and if you don't want, this is why I say this is a good place to reevaluate where you are. You know what I mean? And are you in a place of well-being? Because if you're not, this is a good time. Well, every day is a good time to reevaluate where you're at and where you're going. And if you don't feel your optimal self, it's like you have to reevaluate what it is that you're doing that keeps you in this continuous loop. Are you not having the success that you want? Is it the way you're thinking? Is it your thought patterns? Are you not feeling healthy? Is it the way you eat? Is it the way you think? Do you feel mentally conflicted? Is it because that you allow people to plant mental seeds and you're not exhibiting that mental strength that you need in order not to waver? Like, these are just questions. I'm not saying that that's what is happening, but these are just questions to kind of, some food for thought to kind of think about. Then you have universe, and then you have a sacrifice. And then, to me, this always speaks on having some kind of connection to the divine and allowing the divine to speak to you. Okay, all right. So you have the universe is in reverse, right? It says, like, what is that? 21. Sorry, I can't read backwards. And then you have sacrifice, which is 12. You see the hands behind the back. The person's halfway in the water, half outside of the water. It's like the root chakra and all that is underneath water, right? Then it's like the root chakra is underneath water, and water is about flow, and the root chakra is about stability. But this is like, the root chakra could also be about the mundane world, right? So just stick with me. So you have to go with the flow sometimes, as far as life and what it may seem to look like on the outside. But as long as you're divinely connected to the universe, your third eye is balanced and open. Your crown chakra is open. Your throat chakra is open, and your heart chakra is open and balanced. Like, these are the things that you are able to kind of perceive from a higher perspective, and able to feel, able to emote, able to express, and able to interpret, in order for you to be able to take the proper steps to move forward in life. Everything is not logical. Some things are intuitive. Some things go beyond what the eye can see and what the mind can perceive. And if you just use your mind as your stopping point and not include spirit, then there is some kind of blockage there that needs to be, examined. Not necessarily removed, because I just feel like examine. Things are a journey. Like, don't feel like, oh my God, like I need to like do all this shit in one day. No, this is just a food for thought. Like, is this your position right now? Are you feeling this way right now? I don't know. You're the only one that knows. Shit, I got a lot of things I could be working on too, honey. Diet, mental space, and all. So, like, I understand. I get it. But anyways, I'm just going to pull like I don't want this to be super long. I just wanted to come on here real quick and have a little chit chat. I think that I want to do some other videos where I'm not just pulling cards, just like some things that come to my mind that I think about, and it's like some things that I kind of want to express to everybody else, not necessarily just keep it all to myself. I just don't know how that's gonna be received. Like, I like to do a lot of different things. I don't like to get bored. I have a short term memory. Short term memory. I have a short attention span, all right? So, nah, I ain't gonna take that. Sorry, I didn't even focus. I have a short attention span. So, I just like to kind of change things up. Like, I don't want to just do celebrity readings. I want to do things that actually focus on the people, on the collective, and, how to get the collective to move forward, and how to get the collective to really believe in themselves and really work on themselves and work on their dreams and really believe in themselves and really have like this really centered awareness of self. Like, I mean, it's just something that I want for myself, but I also think it's imperative. Okay, whatever. I think it's important. I think it's important for everybody else to do the same and feel the same. Like I said, we are all are a collective, and all our energy is reflective on each other and off of each other, and we are in a place of service to where we service each other. Just like when someone goes to a 9 to 5 and they're working and they're providing a service, and then there's a consumer who goes and consumes that service or buys that product. Like, there will be no product if there's no one making the product, or no service if there's no one servicing, and there's no consumer if there's no one to buy it. So it's always an energy exchange. It's always a give and take. So you have to be kind of like the person that you want the world to see, to a degree. And I just kind of, I don't know, I'm rambling. But anyways, I'm just going to pull three tarot cards and then kind of move on. What's the message for the collective for February 2nd, 2022? What's the message for the collective? February 2022. Okay. What's up with these two cards coming at the same time? There's nothing wrong with leaving who you thought you were going to be to who you're going to become. There's nothing wrong with leaving past success for future success. And sometimes it's an energetic exchange, right? You give up one thing in order to collect another thing. That's why I'm talking about this energy exchange, right? So you have this six of dang, I'm not trying to cause a fire here. You have a 6 of Wands, right? This is a form of success to me. This is like my resurrection card. This is like my support card. This is like not necessarily being famous, but having that support or people seeing you in a higher light, right? That's this here. And then you have this Queen of Cups here. And to me, this is like someone who's emotionally balanced, who's in the flow with life, who is a receiver, an energy giver, but also a receiver. This is someone who's intuitive, someone who is connected to the divine, and the energy is flowing in and out, and it's almost balanced. And this person right here is almost like a source of energy, almost giving energy. And that could be draining because there is no receiving energy to me in this picture. Like being in a crowd, you could be that type of person who feeds off of that energy of other people. And you can also be a type of person who when you're amongst a crowd, you feel drained, and there's different people. People have different type of experiences. I know for sure I can't like stand being in huge crowds for a long time because I start to feel drained. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, and then you have this. I just want to make sure. Okay, the Five of Cups, right, in reverse. I mean upright. So to me, this is like a letting go of one thing to receive clarity of another thing, and that may that may come with having to let go of some successes that you once worked for in order to receive something else. Peace of mind, tranquility, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that there. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll catch y'all in another video.